The night was silent, wrapped in a blanket of stillness. Only one sound pierced the darkness, the soft recitation of the Qur'an drifting from a small, dimly lit room near the mosque. It was Hoorain, a gentle, modest young woman who had memorized the Qur'an. She lived quietly with her widowed mother in a small village on the edge of the fields. Every night before dawn, she would rise for tahajjud and recite from memory, her voice trembling with devotion. But she did not know. Her voice had reached someone who was not of this world. One night, while reciting, "Indeed, Allah is with the patient," a strange feeling washed over her, as if someone was near, listening closely. The next night, the feeling returned. And then, on a night when the wind was still and her windows were shut, she felt a cool breath of air brush past her. Her heart skipped, yet she continued reciting. Then came a deep, gentle voice, so close it sent chills down her spine. "Your voice, it is like the gardens of paradise. I have waited centuries to hear something so pure." Hoorain froze. The voice was not threatening. Instead, it was soft, almost longing. After days of silent fear, Hoorain found the courage to speak to the voice. It belonged to Zayyan, a Jinn from a righteous tribe who had stayed away from humans for many years. "I will not harm you," he told her. "I only wish to hear you recite. It reminds me of the light I lost long ago." Days turned into weeks. Fear turned into a strange trust. Zayyan protected her in ways she never saw. A stray dog that once chased her was suddenly gone. Strangers avoided their home at night, and during storms her candle never went out. She began to feel his presence during her recitation, a warm stillness that wrapped around her heart. It wasn't ordinary love. It was the meeting of two souls drawn by faith. One day, a visiting scholar came to the village and warned, "Some jinn draw close to humans to weaken their faith. Beware of their whispers." The words struck Hoorain like lightning. Could Zayyan be one of them? That night, she asked him directly. He was silent for a long moment. Then he said, "My love is not greater than your faith. If my presence takes you away from your Lord, I will leave this instant." Tears streamed down her cheeks. She knew then. This love was real. Because love that bows to faith is the purest kind. On a moonlit night after her final recitation, Zayyan's voice came for the last time. "I am leaving, Hoorain. Your faith is more precious than my longing. But remember, I will pray that we meet again in Jannah." A gentle breeze passed through the room, and he was gone. Even today, when Hoorain rises for tahajjud, she feels it. Somewhere, in another realm, Zayyan is listening, and perhaps smiling, because their love was never of this earth. It was a love born in faith, sealed in patience, and kept alive by the hope of meeting again, beyond this world.